Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Um, this is my first. This is me coming back for the first time since the end of November when I started my channel and started posting my first couple of videos. So when I set my channel up, it was going to be a general discussion channel, and I said that hopefully one day people will come and join me, and that's still very much the case. Please excuse me. Well, three things have happened since. Four actually, but three of them are linked. One is if we go backwards, just before Christmas, I lost my voice. Can't do videos without voice, obviously, for a couple of weeks really, and just got it back just after Christmas. Between Christmas and New Year, it started coming back, and obviously, as you can tell, it's back now. Aside from that fact, the three other things all link to the same thing. So, the end of November, as we know, I uploaded some videos, and then I managed to get myself some work, some regular work. I was struggling a little bit, to be honest, work-wise, business-wise. That's a discussion for another day. But basically, the end of November, I managed to get myself some work through someone who were looking for drivers to go drive from Yodel and Hatfield all the way up to Scotland. As many times as a week as I could. And initially, I said I'd do it 4 nights in a row. Stupid idea. Never did it. Obviously, it's too long, too tiring, etc. I did generally two a week. 2 a week. I think the first week I might have done three. But anyway, so basically on Monday the 4th of December, Yodel put Yodel gave me two packages of the many to put in my van, and they were paint. One of them exploded in the bottom of my van. No one knew it was paint, but evidence they don't scan all the packages, etc., etc. It just had fragile tape around it. Yes, it was paint. Made a complete mess of the back of the van. That screwed me up for the rest of that week. Basically, I did one more run at the end of the week after I'd spent a couple of days clearing the back of the van out. During which I also did my backing. Situation number two, Tuesday the 12th of December, I'll be honest, I did something which you shouldn't really do, and that's co-load. So I was doing the Scotland ones, and they weren't really paying, and so someone asked me to take a sofa up to Scotland, which I did. Which I decided to do. I told him about the fact that it was risky, but I decided to take the chance because Yodel were only filling up my open van. Put the sofa in my van, put the parcels in my van, went up. Eventually, I delivered the sofa, and then 10 minutes around the corner on the way back, hit a number of potholes, which my van felt a bit funny afterwards, but didn't know at that point that my wheel was damaged. So I then went to try and steer right around over the bridge, and I struggled, and I struggled basically. And then I clipped the corner of the bridge whilst trying to turn around, and the impact of that managed to set my airbag off, and thus I immobilised my van on top of the bridge, which was only room for one vehicle to pass through. Eventually, a number of other people managed to help me move the van out of the way so people could get along, and there's a story behind that another day, but basically I ended up being stranded on this bridge on the B954, which is Blair Galway, I think it is, which is about 2 hours north of Edinburgh, slightly north-east of Perth, north of Dundee, slightly north-east of Perth, and it wasn't a good experience, and one day I'll send some photos of the damage to the van as a result of that incident. And basically, I never recovered from that. I ended up being stranded there for 18 hours. RAC fobbing me off about someone coming to recover me through Mercedes. Mercedes, by the way, use RAC now. And when I eventually got recovered, I got told by the recovery driver that they hadn't bothered putting the job out. So for 5 o'clock in the evening, right and through till 11:30, RAC were fobbing me off. They didn't bother putting the job out. Instead, it got to 10 o'clock in the morning-ish, 11 o'clock in the morning-ish, for recovery to arrive, and thus 18 hours, and the recovery driver told me the RAC never bothered putting the job out, and they use subcontractors pretty much entirely. They have got two of their own lorries covering the whole of Scotland. Terrible experience. If anyone wants to know, never go with RAC. Everyone I've spoken to since says RAC are rubbish, so obviously I was the last to find out. out of all of them anyway. Yeah. So I haven't been working since the 12th of December. But obviously I've been busy sorting out the fallout from this, which it still isn't finished. I've had to go through Angus Council to try and get the situation resolved. Obviously the insurers have got it as well. But it turns out the insurers have made a mistake, or the broker that set up my insurer has made a mistake on my insurance setup, putting my van as being parked on a driveway. Well, I live above a shop. I don't have a driveway. Never have no reason to say I have a driveway. But anyway, that's what he's done. The result is the insurers are trying to claim proportional rationality, whereby they're saying, well, had your van not been marked as parked on a driveway and parked on the street instead, you would have been charged an extra around about £600 a year, and as a result, we're only going to go for 70. We're going to go with proportional rationality, and we're going to deal with 79% of it. You've got to pay 21%, which basically means I'm liable for about 1,500 quid. I've obviously challenged that. Even just today, I've emailed them to chase it up and asked the fact, if the differences in my insurance premium is £600, why not charge me the £600 extra to fix the problem, and then go 100% versus the council? You can't claim someone is at fault 79%, can you? Unless there are multiple people involved necessarily, right? Okay. The reason why I'm claiming the council is responsible because the potholes and all that I hit beforehand, which damaged the wheel, which stopped me from turning right cleanly over that bridge, which is why I collided with the corner of the bridge. Thus, they are responsible for the road. Anyway, yeah. So that's a mess that I'm dealing with. So that's why I haven't been posting any videos. Now, I'm mindful of the fact that this video could be a drawn out waffle. So what I do is I'll just leave it there. But there are going to be videos following up from this because I'm actually in the process of wanting to give up what I'm doing, and in actual fact I have a job interview on not a job interview, an assessment on the 16th of January to go and return to working on the railway. So I will leave this here, and I will follow up shortly with some more videos to let you know what's going on. Okay. Hope everyone as well. Take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.